Well, you served under the President Obasanjo in 8 years. Was there no attempt? Is it that the president did not think about remembering or putting June 12 back on the table?
Look, the son of Chief MKO Abiola, Jami, we granted an interview yesterday. He said he and Obasanjo, for the 8 years that he was president, they were in constant touch. He was calling him, Obasanjo also called him. Of course, I mean, there was no way we wouldn't have discussed it. The only thing I remember, not that it excused, personally, I think it was a lapse, right?
On the former president's part?
Yes, that they didn't do it. But that is not the essence of, for me, anybody who wanted to rehabilitate June 12, you don't then reduce it. You are trivializing it by what persons did or they didn't do. Look, we are saying all this. This same President Buhari in 1998 granted an interview to Time magazine. They were asking him about Abiola's plight. He said, do you expect me to have any sympathy for somebody who financed the coup that took me out of office? Look, I don't like going into all these kind of things. Because you see, all this sanctimonious attitude and, belittling what, by themselves, they are showing that the motive behind what they are doing is not honest. If it is about fighting Obasanjo that you are doing it, if it's about fighting somebody or saying somebody did something, if that is your purpose, look, Chief Adebanjo gave an interview yesterday in the newspaper and said, look, we are no fools, right? If you intended that this is going to buy you a political mileage from people, then you are wrong. And they are confirming that this is the intent. The moment you start saying somebody wanted to use it to lampoon another person that he did it, who is perfect? I was his political advisor here. I'm telling you free that I think it was a lapse. Right? It wasn't good, but people make mistakes, or that is my own personal.
Well, in light of what he said about the previous comments of the president when it was said financing the coup, so when you say this is a political masterstroke, is it just plain politics, or it's really a decision taken to really strengthen our democracy?
Chamberlain, you need to quite let us be able to situate this issue properly. June 12, number one, is about our life as a nation. June 12 is about a collective decision to jettison our primordial fault lines of religion and ethnicity, and for us to now move towards welding ourselves into a nation. June 12 should have provided that platform for us. You see, this huge divisiveness that you now see a great deal in the country now, that you see pastors, preaching hate messages against people of other religion and all those things. During June 12, you remember it was a Muslim ticket. Catholics, Anglicans, bishops were promoting that ticket. So, Abiola, people have not said it. He not only defeated Tofa in many of the northern states, he defeated Tofa in his home state of Kano. So, when you now put all these things together, see, when people talk about why now, and why did she choose to do it now at the twilight of an election, and when we are just close to an election, look, anytime injustice is redressed or addressed is the right time. Anytime.
Yeah, but if you say it's a political masterstroke, exactly, it doesn't mean it's any time.
Exactly.
That what?
If you say it's a political masterstroke, it
when
doesn't
when I said it's a political masterstroke, it's that, I've followed boxing for some time, and I know Muhammad Ali was once asked that why is it that you concentrate hitting the head of opponents? We don't see you hitting the body. And he said, look, hit the head and the body will fall. Hit the head, the body will fall. You see some of the reactions, and some of the meretricious commentaries, that you hear in the Senate, in these resolutions and blah, 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 that kind of thing. Those things are symptomatic of an opposition that is still in a state of stupor.
So this is about hitting the head.
Exactly.
Look, let me tell you something. You see, if you don't listen carefully to me, you will miss the import, the potent. Come on, listen to me. See, by having the right cojones, what you might say testicular fortitude, to redress an injustice of the past, in which all is, the opposition elements, those that have had even opportunity of, being in this, using this same office for more than, for more time than him, where they had floundered, where they had faltered, he had the right, political will to do it. What do you call that?
Are you implying that motive doesn't count as far as injustice is dealt with?
The motive, look, let me tell you, you are talking about the motive counts. The thing is that it is difficult for you. You
based
cannot
on what
say,
you said.
See,
you are the one that called it a master stroke.
Yes, it's a master stroke.
It's a master stroke. So doesn't he remove from